Hello and welcome to Plans by Kim. Thanks for joining me today. So we are going to be working on the last week of November going into that first week of December. And if you want to see what we're doing, keep watching. All right, for this spread, I am going to be bringing in the very first sticker book that I got from Planything, and that is the Christmas Joy. It's one of the first. I got two from her in the very beginning. And I'm going to be bringing in this washi tape from Simply Gilded. It's really pretty. It has that foil on there, and it just kind of screams Christmas, and I think it'll look really pretty on the page. This is going to be kind of a light and airy Christmassy spread. I don't want to go too hard into Christmas. And the reason why I'm going with Christmas instead of fall is you don't put your tree up before Thanksgiving. Most people, the day after, or at least that following weekend, will start throwing up their Christmas. And so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to start Christmas. And because I've only got 3 other Christmas spreads to do, and we'll be done with this series. So I'm just going to fast forward the video. Now, I have not picked out pins. I have not picked out my dot stickers because I don't know what colors yet I'm going to be going with. So I wanted to reserve that for when I saw what actually went down on the page. All right, guys, I will be bringing in a ruler for straight lines, my paper mate, and if I feel like that's going to end up being too thick, then I may bring in this skinnier one by Live Love Posh. Got that on her site. But for the most part, I think that's what I will be sticking with to start this spread out. I will just bring my tools over. And like I said, this is going to be kind of a light and airy spread as well. I don't want to make this too heavy, and we will get into this plan with me. So that is how this spread ended up turning out. I think it turned out really cute and what I had envisioned in my mind. And gosh, it's just kind of getting you ready for that Christmas vibe. I did end up going into one of the Christmas books that I just got from Amber Plans Her Day, and I found that sticker in there. And then the pens I did decide to go with are these colors here, and I'll put them in the right order. So I'm actually using, all 4 different types of pens. So we've got Pentel with this darker, I chose to go the darker blue in here, that bluish green. And then I'm using this from the Rytech collection, again, that deep red. And I'm going to bring in the Mikey brown, and this one is the Arteza, and this is kind of a brown that is more like this color up in this ornament here, kind of like matches like the goldy look that might be in here a little bit. So that's what we're going to use, and let's just get started. Okay, we are on the letter W. This one shouldn't be too hard. I say that, but I always have issues with that little doohickey up at the top. So, I think it's pretty straightforward. So we're just going to make that little curve come up. Just going to go over the top of that line just a little bit, and then come down to the very top of that bottom line, up just over the dotted line, and then new downstroke coming just below this one, coming up, not quite to the top, and then doing the little doohickey. So there's a lot of things to remember on this one. We're over the top of the line, at the bottom of the line, below the bottom of the line, not quite to the top. So let's just get into this one. And this one comes up over. And then it's a heavy downstroke below, not quite to the top, and like so. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay, something like that. I'm practicing. I want to make my line like this one. Like it needs to have that curve to it as you come down. A little bit like this has a little bit of that curve. All right, so just some areas that I have to concentrate on and get, but we'll do this and I'll be back. Let's see. Might come off of that. I've been kind of bringing this out further than what it's supposed to be too, so I need to work on that. All right, I'll speed her up. Work. Somebody's over here sawing logs. All right, so I forgot to speed that whole thing up, and that will be a little bit longer when I go to edit. So let's just go down here to write. So what happens when I get so focused on what I'm doing is I forget to do these small little steps like speeding up the camera. W. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, yeah, let's do something different there. Okay, now we'll speed her up. Okay, let's move on over here to this one. Doesn't look too shabby. A lot of work though. I can see where I really need to do a lot of work. All right. Wrap. Another R. I liked how this one looked up here, not coming from all the way down. So that's why I stopped coming from down here up. I kind of like how that looks there. Coming off of that capital. Let's see. Wrap. W-R-A. Looked over there at the other page. Don't want to do right anymore. Okay, we'll speed her up. Okay, and then slow regular time and wife. So we'll just come up here. All right, and we'll speed it up. Going on to a wolf. Okay, so this is it, I guess, isn't it? Wow, I've been so wrapped up in what I'm doing. Yeah, I've got a few that I can write down on here on the notes, but we'll finish off Wolf, get the notes, and we'll come back and be done. All right, guys, that is what this one looks like finished. I love the color. Get this put back into my book. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I certainly appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing and turn on the notifications bell if you want to see any videos that go up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.